What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna make the RS3 even louder. So how are we gonna make it louder? We're gonna install some mid pipes. Currently we have the AWE exhaust on here, which sounds absolutely amazing, but let's be honest, the mid pipes still have cats on it, and I'm not a cat lady, so we have to get rid of it. All right, so today this is what we're gonna be installing. Looks pretty straightforward. We have 3 bolts, clamp on either side. So let's go ahead and get these straight pipes installed.
All right, so underneath the car, here is the mid pipe. As you can see, the 2 pipes, the little cats going up to the downpipe. So we have these clamps back here. She's gonna start working on that. That is a 13 millimeter, and you have 2 on the one side and 2 on the other. And then up on the front part, those bolts right there, which are a 12 millimeter, and that'll get them off of the downpipe right there. Just kind of slide them back, and that is going to be the best way. Well, to at least get 1 pipe off. Hopefully we can pull it down enough. All right, a little bit of persuasion, we got both of these things off.
All right, so now that we have the old ones off, here's what they look like. Obviously you can see the cat, which we want to get rid of, because we are going to replace it with the straight pipe, so it'll be nice and loud. All right, so these are the gaskets that are original, which we are gonna continue to use because the aftermarket ones, they're kind of cheap, so we don't even need them. We're gonna stick to the original, and then we have some new hardware that we're gonna use to install them.
So I think I have the correct pipe for each side. Go ahead and put that clamp on it, and then we'll just slide this one in place and see how well it lines up. Okay, I think right like that. It's worth mentioning I did put a little bit of Loctite on these bolts just in case. And then from here we'll just line up this flange back to the center area, and we'll get those bolts back in nicely. So with that installed, that literally is like a 30-minute installation. Super quick to do the mid pipes for the RS3. That is pretty nice. So we're gonna go ahead and start it up in comfort mode and then toggle the valve open just to see if under idle we hear any difference. So let's go ahead and fire this thing up. Nice tone to it. Let's open that valve. I think there's a little bit more rumble to it.
Definitely.
All right, so let's go now. That is definitely louder, wow. Oh yeah. That is definitely louder with the valve open, wow. Turn the valve off real quick. Oh yeah, there's definitely a difference already. So why don't you go ahead and back it up, and let's go take this thing for a spin. Yeah, that is noticeably different. That is sick.
Much louder.
You like that?
Yes. Now we just need to do a downpipe.
Yes.
And
eventually.
it'll be even louder.
I know. Then that V10, well, half a V10 will really, really scream.
We're not in your car.
I know. Gosh, that sounds good. All right, let's get down to second. That sounds so much better, like, gosh.
I haven't really driven it like this since you put the springs on too, and it's so much better.
Yeah, you've driven it one time.
It's much tighter.
I know.
Which is how the S3 was.
I think we were used to the S3 with the tight suspension.
Yeah.
And this car just didn't quite do it.
Now it's getting there.
It sounds so good. Yeah, a lot of people comment about the 5-cylinder sounding like a V10. Who hit it at this bridge? All right, hit it. That V10 sound really has now come alive with the mid pipes.
For sure.
And that is a cheap mod. This is sub $300. So super inexpensive, 30-minute job, no big deal.
Totally worth it.
Very much so. All right, let's get on the outside. This thing is sounding incredible. All right, let's take off and hear this thing. Oh my gosh, the video will not do that justice. Oh, that is the V10 sounding. That is how you do it. Oh my gosh, if you have an Audi RS3, first off, get the AWE exhaust, 'cause that sounds incredible. Get the mid pipes, straight pipe that, get rid of those secondary cats, no check engine light, you're not gonna have any issues. I don't know if you can hear that. Night and day, that is incredible. That sounds exotic, like that sounds like the Lambo.
So good. Like, that is exactly what this car needed.
All right, from the outside, I was impressed. What do you think?
Like, that sounds so good. Like, that was exactly what this car needed.
And when you let off, like, you just hear a little bit of that like gurgling. So let me floor it real quick.
That sounds so good.
Night and day. This is where it's at. The drama, there's so much more character. This car reminds me of the GTR because like every little mod makes it way better.
Oh yeah, like it's getting close.
This is insane because honestly we have had a little bit of buyer's remorse with this car, not gonna lie. We weren't up to the best start with it, kind of just, I don't know, something about it.
Yeah, at first we were kind of on the edge about it because, I don't know, it just didn't feel tight like the S3 did.
And it didn't have the sound.
And it just didn't sound good. I mean, obviously because it was stock, but you know, like once we added the exhaust and now the mid pipe, like wow, like it's, I think we've changed our mind. In the springs too, like that helped a ton.
The car feels more wrapped around you, and now with all the drama with that exhaust, you get the exotic tone. Like from the outside it sounds like the Lambo.
It literally does.
Right? Gosh. Those shifts.
Like, it's so good.
This exhaust combination, AWE Switchpath with some straight pipe mid pipes, all day long. Oh, that is incredible. All right, coming home now after our first test drive with the mid pipes. Does wifey approve? However, she did tell me to do this. So, what do you think?
I do approve of it. Best mod you can do for this car.
Heck yeah.
Definitely, if you have this car, get it. It's worth it.
Paired with the AWE exhaust, because in comfort mode, it's still normal. So you can literally tone it down, relax, be comfortable. But you open that valve up and you pin it, the 5-cylinder comes alive.
You can hear it's so good. It sounds amazing.
Heck yes.
But let's go keep driving because I want to hear it more.
Yeah, she's out of gas as usual. So we're gonna go fill this up and just keep enjoying the RS3. These mods are making this thing come alive. It is literally becoming like a mini GTR with refinement. So this is a fun car. It's starting to really grow on us, and I think now we really like it. So now more mods to come, of course. We're gonna really crank this thing up to 11. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, making my wife's RS3 even louder, and it was her idea. So I'm very happy about that. And I'm loving the new sound. That is where it's at for the RS3. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, stay tuned for plenty more content, and we'll see you all in the next video.